Think about how degraded of a human being you have to be to you all day for months now. She's been lying us into World War III. But the faux pas that gets her to giggle is saying Obama. Like she can just lie through her teeth about everything in Ukraine. Honestly, she probably doesn't even know. Why am I lying?
She's just reading off a paper.
Michael Malice needs to be press secretary. That'd be funny.
Oh,
that was the whole plan. Dave Smith, Malice, come on, let's go.
Yeah,
well, I mean, we're working on it, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm working on it.
I'm open to it. I want to bring like Donald Trump together, man. At this point, I'm like, I will run as your VP. I want to sit in with the Senate and listen all day. I listen on this show. I want to listen to like these people, get to know who they are.
Yeah.
Get Malice involved, get Alex Jones involved, get you involved, get Tim involved, get all these awesome politicians, Dave Smith involved, like everybody. It doesn't have to be Donald Trump. I don't care. I just want to do this for real and at least try and steer this mechanism so that we can turn the liberal world order into the new world order effectively with like delocalized statehood as the central backbone.
We're going to have to work on the branding because we can't call it the new world order.
What would you put if you had Alex Jones in your cabinet? Where would you put him?
Secretary of War. Alex Jones. I don't know what the cabinets entail, how that would work. Probably as like a science advisor of some sort, or at least I would ask him to talk.
No disrespect to Malice, but I would love to see him as press secretary. My God, my God, that would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Oh, so fun.
We just like somebody who shows up and is just like sitting there and then points somebody and says ask, and they're like, what did the president mean when he said, and then insert gaffe, and it'd be like, out of his mind. Like Joe Biden's brain doesn't work. What do you think?
You think Joe Biden knows what's going on in Ohio, and he told me to tell you what's going on in Ohio? This is what.
Listen up, Joe Rogan. He's actually just a skin suit. He's been flown in from Langley.
Oh yeah, I'd do stuff like that. That'd be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Be like, well, actually, Joe Biden isn't the president. It's Obama. That's right. All of the conspiracy theorists. They were right the whole time.
Please make it happen.
Conspiracy theorist 7.
Look, if we're gonna have World War III, I need some sort of pick me up like Alex Jones as press secretary, man. I need it.
I'm thinking like we really do need to use modern technology to clean this oil spill or the spill up in East Ohio. Like, why? I keep waiting for someone to do something miraculous in the government. Like, okay, who's the guy that has read about graphene technology so we can stop creating, planned obsolescence of roads and rail? Like, we can build roads that last 170 years, railways that don't warp, after 40 or 70 years.
What's interesting, can a private company get involved and do this, or do they need to be like? Could they come forward and say? Because we think the military's in charge of this right now, like handling this, or do we think Pete Buttigieg? Like who's in charge? We don't know. We know it's the government. So can a small business or a business come out and say, "Hi, we specialize in cleaning this up. Can we do anything?" Because nobody's come forward, and this happened February 2nd?
Yeah, February 2nd or 3rd.
Okay, so it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, and the silence is really starting to get to me. I mean, it's been getting to me. You can pour iron dust into an oil spill water, and the oil coagulates around the iron. Then you put a magnet in, and it'll suck the oil to the magnet. You can pull it out.
That's awesome. Let me black pill the hell out of you guys right now. If there was some startup business that came up with the technology to deal with this, the reality is those businesses don't exist to a large extent because when there's a disaster like this, the government is going to turn to an industry partner, someone who's already deeply in bed with them, and they're going to give them no bid contracts to go and deal with this. They're not going to turn to the most innovative because they don't have any political gain to be made there. So until that changes, I don't know how you get any sort of ultimate fix to what we're talking about.
And that's a good point. Well, it's almost like they wait it out and they're like, all right, the half-life of these chemicals are, I don't know what the half-life is, but they're waiting it out. And eventually it's like, okay, it's going to go away on its own. And then it's going to look like we did something to make it go away.